Hey guys!
Hey,
Welcome back
to another episode of
Navigating Your 20s
with Queenie and
Lanazah.
You're an adult now.
Now what?
She straight from California, freaky, yeah, she wanna be. Tell me she like boys and girls, oh well, that's okay for me.
Okay,
Today's topic.
we're talking about something very, 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 very serious, y'all. We're talking about the big S.
S-E-X, take a deep breath and things go anyway.
We're talking about sex, y'all, and all things involving with sex. Sexual health, sexual preferences, all that jazz. It's going to be very, 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 very loaded.
Yes. We're going to try to keep it light, but we're about to dig in y'all ass.
Yeah, okay?
Yeah. About to dig in y'all ass.
So,
we got some things to say.
Let's get something off the, get something just right now. We just read a report that there are 17,000 teens that has been diagnosed, unfortunately, with HIV.
In Philadelphia alone. Philadelphia County, y'all. Not Delco, not Montgomery County combined. Philadelphia County.
If, with all the advance in medication for HIV recipients and so on and so forth, how they can keep their viral load count down to undetectable, it's still an unfortunate situation that happens to individuals across the world. And now 17,000 teenagers have it in the city of Philadelphia.
And not to mention, again, this is something that you have to live with for the rest of your life. If you're a decent person, you should be disclosing this. This is going to affect you forever. Thankfully, the past has shown there's been laws, nobody can discriminate you or whatnot. Mm-hmm. But there is still a certain stigma behind that. Not to mention, you are going to have health insurance for the rest of your life. And we live in America. I don't know if you remember that. But, I don't know what the laws on that are. I know there are some states, and this is a state-by-state basis, that require pharmacies to give out life-saving medication. But let's say you live in a hick town in Alabama and you thought it was a joke.
Taking sex ed out of schools was the worst thing anybody could have
done. The worst. There's so many things that are preventable. And then, I understand, so people's whole thing with that, and I don't have kids, but people's whole thing with that is, I don't want somebody else telling my kid, I don't want to tell my kid. But let's be real.
Y'all ain't telling your kids the whole truth.
And a lot of times parents drop the ball. We talking about the birds and the bees telling you what sex is. We're not, you gotta really get nitty gritty with it.
Y'all only talk about pregnancy and so on and so forth. There's a lot.
Don't bring home no babies. Don't bring home no babies.
There's a lot that goes into talking about sex. Parents today, their whole argument is like you said.
I don't want nobody else telling my kid. I don't want them to, And then that's I know a lot of them have this old fashioned thing they're telling them sex is okay. They're telling them sex is okay. Remember that used to be a thing with Catholic schools and all that? It took a really long time for Catholic schools until Catholic schools started having fucking insane amounts of pregnancies. Yeah. Because they was just abstinence. That's the way, abstinence. Let's be so fucking for real, y'all.
Teenagers are
They're
horny.
Going to fuck. They're going to fuck.
They're horny, y'all. Okay. They're 16, 17 years old.
Not to come at the alphabet soup community, but I really don't believe asexual is a thing for real. I think y'all like fucking 0.1%.
I'm not gonna go into politics.
Okay.
But kids, teenagers are horny. They're 16, 17 years old in the state of Pennsylvania. In the state of Pennsylvania, the age of consent is 16 years old. So if she has a 16, 17-year-old boyfriend, they're gonna most likely want to do it.
I don't put nothing past nobody. Now, I'm not going to be unrealistic. It would be preferable for you to use condoms with everybody that you sexually encounter until marriage. Again, we're going to be realistic. You're not. But like I was just saying before this camera came on, I understand shit happen. We're going to be realistic with y'all. We understand shit happens. Condoms do pop sometimes. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Not often. But they do pop sometimes.
It should have popped, and if it does pop, it's old and expired.
Exactly, which wasn't protecting you anyway, so it just didn't even matter to have it on. But anyway, we do understand condoms pop. Sometimes things get hot and heavy. Sometimes you didn't plan for this and all that. So we're not beating you up or demonizing you every time you don't. But just understand that you're playing Russian roulette. How many times are you going to put a gun to your head and pull the trigger? Hello? And not think you're going to get shot? What? Okay, cool. Accident is an accident. But how many times are you consciously going to put the gun to your head and pull the trigger? The amount of men that I know just oh my God, bro, this bitch ruined. And they really are we got a lot of men that's bitter. But it's a lot of... No, he did. No, he ruined his life. It takes two to tango. But again, hot, horny, all this, that, and the third. Oh my God.
It feels
she gonna let me sing, ask me about it or nothing. next thing you know, sometimes that be some women's goal.
You had the choice from the very beginning when you hopped inside her bed and whipped out your Jimmy to put something around your Jimmy. She got pregnant. That's on you. You had the choice. Oh, she told me she was on birth control. You didn't know she had STDs.
And again, let's go to that. My dad used to tell me all the time, like, it's great to not come home. Like, as soon as my grandmother told him that, oh yeah, I put Queenie on birth control, he was like, oh well, yeah, I'm gonna talk to her again or whatever. He was like, I know you on birth control and all that, and that's cool. He was like, but remember, it's more things than just babies that last a lifetime.
There's
more things than babies that just last a lifetime.
Herpes simplex virus actually is not guaranteed to be protected against you. Even with condoms.
Oh, so let's get into that also. Herpes simplex virus is technically a skin disease.
It is.
It's very much a skin disease, meaning if I had a sore on my thigh right now and Lanazah went like this by accident and there was fluid there, she can have it. No sexual contact. What the fuck is a condom going to do for that? If there's a sore on the labia and your dick is wrapped, but your base is touching, that's not going to help you. You're still touching the sore. Actually, technically, yeah. It does have to be.
If you kiss someone,
it does have to be direct contact with the sore and the pus fluid in the sore.
It has to get in your bloodstream.
But
so
yes,
maybe
technically,
not really. The only way,
not touch.
What she means,
like if you touch and rub the eye.
If I had an open sore on my arm,
right,
and she had an outbreak, and I rubbed my arm against her, I would have risked myself of getting herpes.
Right. Or like you said, if you touched it and then you rubbed your eye.
If you have sex with a woman or a man, or, with they, them, you don't discriminate over here. If you have sex with a person and you're having sex with a woman who has or a person with an outbreak inside her vagina,
well, you wouldn't see that.
You put yourself at risk of getting herpes.
Right. So that's why you got that raincoat on, because at least that could protect you.
Yes.
If the sores are inside her canal, but you're wrapped up going in the canal, you're protected.
He has an outbreak on his penis and one of them pops while he's, inside you, which would most likely happen
because
you put yourself at risk of having herpes.
So, because here's the thing. I was just talking to my doctor and they were like, oh, your results are only as good as the day you get them. Technically speaking, they're only as good as the day you get them. Because if I got tested today, the blood they drew today was not infected, and it takes 3 days, to get my results back, but I fucked 3 niggas in 3 days. What the fuck do that blood got to do with anything? I got new blood now.
Like, you might as well come back in, big girl.
Like, big mama.
You like
that's it. But do you get what I'm saying? That shit is no. Oh, she showed me her paper. She just got to now. I mean, again, that's one of them situations where you did what you could by asking for the paperwork, but you also should have just strapped the fuck up because you don't know what nobody do.
That's my whole thing. Like, I don't understand why there's men out here like,
raw dog Jamal, and they
proud. It's raw. I know how to pull out. I'm not trying to get her pregnant. Why is that the only thing that you're concerned about?
That's why I said, please have some. I want men to have some
discernment.
I want men to have some more pride in their bodies, and I know that's a stigma we not going to change no time soon. We not going to change that no time soon. But your body is precious too, bro. I know nobody tells you. I know nobody make it seem like that's what they. First of all, it's definitely bitches out here chasing dick. Let's put that out.
Hello.
Like, I know they make it seem like every nigga just chasing snatch and all the bitches is over here like, no, it's bitches out here chasing dick. Chasing the shit out of it.
Legs wide open, falling on.
I'm talking about fiending. I want y'all to take this out your mind too. I know it's somebody watching this shit right now. My girl love me, my nigga love me. We trust each other.
Unless you're married,
and even if you're married, remember, for color girls. So you the one doing the. So you the one doing the bending, huh?
With Jordan Smollett.
Yeah. As I said, so you're the one doing the bending, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Gave Janet Jackson HIV. She was married.
Jordan Smollett got HIV for fucking a man that wasn't her man. She was married.
Yeah. Oh, Temptation. Mm-hmm. Temptation.
Mm-hmm. 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 It's not cool, y'all. It's not cool.
Temptation, y'all.
It's not cool, y'all. It's not fun.
It's not. And it's like, again, I know y'all probably go on Google some shit. Oh, I can live the rest of my life. Hey, but we live in America. Trump fucking around here. We ain't gonna never have health insurance again. What?
messing up your body there. Like,
Not only that, like, and I know some.
You should treat your vagina and or penis.
it's sacred.
It's like that's sacred tool of distribution of pleasure and health, safety.
I heavily, and this is, I want the girls to listen to. I heavily want to emphasize penis because like, girls, I feel like girls get this talk a lot more than guys. Like, guys definitely get the don't have no baby, don't have no baby, don't have no baby. Girls get the.
Seem like it's cool.
That's what I'm saying. So I want to particularly say penis. Like, I feel like girls, and especially because you got to think too. I think men have this idea as the woman. We have the snatch, we have the catch. We are receiving. A lot of men just think of themselves as giving. You can receive fucking curses too.
Oh,
like, because that's like they have that mindset of, well, I'm the one going in an accident and like, no, this is no. You're not just depositing. You could pick up by accident too. Yep. You're not just depositing. You're not just dumping. You can leave with something too.
You think this man is the man of your dreams to give your cootie cat to, and then next you wake up. And I'm not talking about STDs. You're like, there's the type of presence around you.
Oh my God. Have you ever dealt with, and this is like not even outside sex, spirits are so transferable.
Yes.
Have you ever been around somebody that just is down and pessimistic all the time, and next thing you know, shit ain't working out for you?
Right.
You was cool before you started hanging out with this
all of a
motherfucker.
sudden, shit just
Imagine somebody intertwine their body with you. There is never a point in time where you will be closer to someone than when y'all are sexually intimate.
Before it got re-recorded, I talked about having friends with benefits. If you have a friends with benefits, you're not supposed to have sex with them like y'all married.
No. All that German kissing down my back shit, calm down.
Experimenting with different things. That's not what you're supposed to be doing.
You're supposed to get your rocks.
Get in, get out, and leave.
Lord.
That's what you're supposed to do. Get in, get out, and leave.
Get your rocks.
Y'all be doing a lot. And when you're wondering why she's at your job screaming, why would you do this to me?
You remember Don't Call Me White Girl? You said we was getting married. When did I say that?
When
we had the one up.
Why were you in her guts like that, bro? Pull out.
Bro, it's
Pull
not
out
that
some
big.
dick.
It's not that
She's
deep.
supposed to be getting a morsel, not the whole of it.
No, it's really
He's
not
supposed
that
to be
big.
getting some. He's not supposed to be. Y'all be overperforming with head. Ladies, what are we doing?
Yeah, you sucking the soul out of anybody.
He's supposed to be just getting something that, keeps him cool, get it up, and y'all do y'all thing, and you're supposed to do that. That's it.
The craziest thing, one of my situations where he wasn't dating, he wanted to like try something or whatever. He wanted to try anal. And I was like, oh no. Like, I was like, oh, is that something you're not interested in? Because I like get my ass eaten. But anyway, I was like, oh no. And he was like, oh, but I be eating your ass. And I'm like, I didn't tell you to. Like, he was like, oh, I just thought, because like you get him. Yeah.
You gotta be quiet to discuss.
No, that was a valid question. I can't wait to see how my fees drop. Please leave. He just said, do y'all just after that? And I know I just went. There's not a lot of things I'm ashamed of, and I'm not ashamed. Philly is really, really, really big. If you want to fight or you want some confrontation, it's real small when you want fun. It's real small.
Who are you lying to?
Small.
Who are you lying to?
Real small.
She's lying.
I know bitches that fight.
Wait, that's what I just said. I said it's real big when you want to fight. You can't find a motherfucker when you got a problem.
Okay.
But when you want to fuck, it's small.
Everybody know each other.
Everybody done fuck.
I promise you,
small.
One man in Philly is connected to at least 7 different bitches.
Even if his dick not directly connected to them.
They don't even have to be mutuals.
Oh yeah, my man's fucked her and I was in the room and so I know her pussy smell like fish. Like, why the fuck was you there?
Girls don't even have to be mutuals, but you know what's funny? At least out of them 7 bitches, at least 2 of them girls know each other.
Yeah.
In some
for sure.
shape or fashion.
They sister, one person's cousin did somebody's hair. Another bitch
twice removed.
Like another bitch. Oh my God, I went to high school with that bitch all 4 years. What?
I never knew the way that she was into stuff like that.
You eat nigga butt.
Huh?
Oh, gee.
It's clean nigga butt. He used to wax, but still, like.
He used to wax his ass.
Well, he used to wax in general.
He would wax everything down there.
He would get like a man.
He would wax his balls.
I wanted to go so bad. He never let me come with him. I want to see how men get waxed. But yes, everything would be waxed.
Oh,
what?
Yeah, he waxed.
No, this is just me personally.
That's the second man I've met
This is
that
just
waxed.
me personally. I don't think no man should be. You can keep it trim, But
Bald.
you need a bush.
You don't want no man to be bald?
No. I don't want to fuck a baby.
I don't want to fuck a baby. You feel like a pedophile. You feel P. Diddy.
Like, what's going on?
Like a diddler.
You need a bush down there. That's just me. You can keep it trimmed. That's no problem. You don't like it too
I like
long.
a fade. I do like a fade.
What do you mean?
I like a fade. I like a fade.
How do you do that?
Like a one. Like
How do you do
real low. Real low.
How do you do that?
My little fade.
It's not a fake.
There is a fade. I seen a fade. Bitch. Shout out to describe it. And the balls had a little goatee. I'm sorry, I can't take myself serious. It's actually happened. Do you believe? Because I have an older, the one I told you, I think of like an older sister, Lauren. The one I was like, she definitely needs to come here. She told me, because she tried to tell me that Will was gay. She was like, no, he's gay or he's curious, or she was like, she was like, no, like, but she's also from the South. She's from Florida and shit. But she was like, I would say like he's super freaky and that super freaky shit. She was like, but no, he's just outright gay. Like, don't no nigga wanna fuck ass and eat ass and is interested in getting his ass ate and da da da. Like,
What is that all he do in the bedroom?
No, it's not all he did. But it's just like the fact, she was like, the fact that you have an interest in it. Like, she literally said any man that wants to have anal sex is gay. She was like, I got pussy right here. What the fuck do you want to go?
Bisexual.
I'm just like, do you believe that a man that is just too overly obsessed with ass, like wants to have anal, overly, you know, excited to eat ass? Do you think that signals
Homosexuality?
Yeah. Do you think it means any ass?
That he only wants to fuck ass.
Not only, but like you just too
excited
for, you're too pushing for it.
Oh, he's like
I said no the first time and you still like, but why? But are you sure? But I'll do it right though.
Well,
he's
in my
angling.
universe,
like we already having vaginal sex. The vaginal sex is on the table and you just gotta swim to the butt for some reason.
Do I think he's gay?
Do you think it signals homosexuality? Everything was you straight up gay. Like, there's no way you got perfectly good.
I think he's just in a very aggressive top. Let's just say that. I think it's a very aggressive top.
Honestly, I'm better as your boy. I'll be kind of shitty as your man.
Let's go back to only being friends. Sorry, girl, I hope you understand this just. Nope.